Hello, Chris Tilley here with Daniel Krupa, and we're here today to talk about Daniel's favourite movie of all time.
What could it be?
It's part of an ongoing series we're doing on the site where people pick their top 10 films and we have a discussion about their number one.
Yeah.
Dan, what is your number one?
It might just be Jurassic Park. I may have said this a few times on IGN before, since I've started working here.
Are you
obvious, isn't it? Jurassic Park.
Are you IGN's number one JP
I don't know.
fan?
I think Lucy might be in Australia as well.
Yeah.
So me and Lucy talked about this when we saw each other last at E3, and I speak to all colleagues at IGN about this. I think if you were born into the kind of the mid to late 80s, Jurassic Park is your Star Wars. It's your, I don't know what the contemporary call it, it's your Avengers for kids growing up today. It's the film that in my mind, in my imagination, has acquired kind of iconic status. Like incidental things in Jurassic Park, like a gas-powered Jeep and Mr. DNA and a piece of amber, fossilised amber, in my head are kind of like, I don't know, mythical artifacts. They're not just items in a movie. I know this movie so well. I've seen it like 100 times probably. Yeah. I just feel like I know it intimately, and I just love it, yeah.
So can you remember the first time you saw it?
Absolutely, yeah. First time I saw it, I was 7 years old on holiday on the British island, Channel Island of Jersey with my parents. It's kind of weird seeing a movie about a little island on Jersey. Jersey, known for its cows, not dinosaurs. And I just remember sitting there maybe 3 rows back from the screen and burying my head into my mother's arm 3 times in the movie, when Gennaro gets killed, when Nedry dies, and when Muldoon gets eviscerated by the Velociraptors. All three murders were too much for me as a 7-year-old kid. But that was also a big thing, because when I was a kid, I think there were rumours it was going to be like a 12 or a 15 and I wasn't going to be able to see it. And I was just like losing my stuff. Like I was like, I couldn't believe that I can't see this film with dinosaurs in it. And then he knocks it down to a PG. And it was just magical.
It really shouldn't have been a PG though.
No.
Or should it?
Well, I think there's a lot of very clever scenes, like the Muldoon death is done in silhouette. A lot of stuff is unseen in it. But I just think it's such a brilliant blockbuster. Like the pacing of it's perfect. The setup, the concept's obviously magical and enticing. But just the pacing of it, like it just keeps going relentlessly. Every scene spills into the next one, and the sense of momentum is perfect for me.
Have you got a favourite scene in the movie?
Oh, you put me on the spot there.
That's what I'm supposed to be doing.
It's probably the dinner scene. It's not the scene with the dinosaur. Well, the scene where he's waving the flare and the kids are getting attacked in the car is just amazing. Kind of the mixture of practical effects and digital effects, and the fact that the dinosaurs were only on screen for like 7 minutes in the entire movie, and you come away with this kind of idea of this like action-packed movie, and it is, but the dinosaurs are rarely there for a lot of it. It's a lot of character work, which I think a lot of contemporary blockbusters forget. Like these are really strong, well-drawn characters that do specific things that are in keeping with their character, and you learn about their character through their actions. They don't say it in a bit of dialogue. They act like they should. You know, Alan Grant acts in a certain way, and in the movie he goes on a certain journey. And I feel like a lot of contemporary blockbusters, Michael Bay, like they forget that stuff. They forget that characters should have details to them, and they should act in a certain way and behave towards other characters in a certain way. I think Jurassic Park has that at its core.
Yeah.
But my favourite scene is the dinner scene when they're talking about the debate and the philosophy behind Jurassic Park, and just because science permits man to do something, that isn't the same as whether he should do it. I just really love that speech that Dr. Ian Malcolm gives.
And it's Spielberg, I guess, at the height of his powers, isn't it? Like,
yeah, I think this is, he obviously had huge films before this, but for me this was the culmination. It's got all the archetypal Spielberg elements in there. But
let's just go off track slightly. How do you feel about the sequels and about the new one that's coming up?
Yeah, so I've said this one has attained kind of iconic status in my own imagination. I can, even though I've seen 2 and 3 probably multiple times, I don't feel like I know them. Yeah. Forgettable. I remember scenes in it. I remember obviously the T-Rex ending up in San Diego, but I kind of just ignore stuff like that. I'm always very much of the opinion that if a sequel is made to your favourite movie and you don't like it, it doesn't matter. This still exists. This will never change. So for me, that's kind of preserved, just like the Mosquito. Forget about Lost World, forget about 3, but I'm excited about World simply because I feel like they're tapping into what made this work. It's a focused movie. It's one location. It's set in one location, and it's a disaster movie. It's a disaster movie where you know each character really well, And I feel like Jurassic World is taking that template, but just adding more people, so upping the stakes somewhat. But it feels similar so far, but we haven't seen anything of it yet.
And there's that mad bloke in Australia, isn't there, who's trying to make his own Jurassic Park, trying to make it real. I believe there is. So my final question to you is,
I wanna go.
If someone did one of these, would you go?
Yeah, but only if there was a log flume.
And you had Jeff Goldblum with you?
Yeah.
So that was Jurassic Park, Dan's favourite movie, and stay tuned to IGN, as over the next few weeks, all the movie editors and a lot of the editors working for IGN will be picking their favourite movies.